Saturday and hopes for being a really big part of this offense going forward?
Well, definitely. Well, first to say, I mean, it's kind of like, it was exciting, obviously, stuff like that, but I mean, like, being able to be put in a position by like coaches, stuff like that, the players even believe in you, Cade giving opportunity, stuff like that. I mean, it meant like the world to me. Just like the coaches, yeah, I'm a true freshman, stuff like that. They really like believe in me. That meant a lot to me. As far as really just like my teammates, stuff like that, like just the trust and like the bond we have, it just like it means like the world to me.
Aaron to the left.
I know you guys didn't win the game, but to have the game that you had in your hometown, how much of a special feeling was that?
Well, the whole week I was kind of preparing, stuff like that. Like homecoming was like, that was my thing for the week. Yeah, I definitely wish you could have won. I wish stuff would have went a lot different second half, stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I'm happy about it, but I'm not satisfied like, at all. Like I always look at what I could have did different, like what did I could have did a different play, like extended the play, cut back, stuff like that. But to have that performance, I mean, like it showed like what I had to do has paid off a lot. Just like extra work, like learning about the play, stuff like that. Coverage is just, and my investment's paying off for sure.
To the right here, Ryan.
At what point did you find out that your role was going to increase in this game?
Probably Monday, through our walkthrough, I definitely realized that like, yeah, I'm gonna have a big part in this game. I didn't know it was gonna be that big, but I knew I was like, gonna have a shot, opportunity, stuff like that, and make a play and just capitalize on that.
Has there been a guy or two on the team that you've relied a lot on for kind of leadership and advice? And
I'd say definitely most Ronnie. Since like the first week I got here, we got into the playbook early. He helped me out because I was kind of stressing with that. It was hard, but I mean, helped me out with that. He helped me out, like we lifted after our lift, stuff like that. He just always told me he believes in me. It meant a lot to me because I looked up to him in like high school. Like I was like, Ronnie Bell believes in me. So, I mean, they would say Ronnie, and then just along with that, just the whole receiver room. It's just like I learned something from every person in the room, whether it's like technique, just mentally, so like anything.
To the left, Michael.
Andrel, on the second touchdown, I think JJ had two other receivers that were shorter, but given the relationship that you guys have, did you have a feeling he was going to go your way?
Yeah, it's kind of funny you said that because I mean, like when we have away games, we get back, we throw stuff like that afterwards, and like he'll work on back shorter passes, like high catches, low catches, like anything. So I mean, like I just had a flashback like while we were doing that, like in the game. I was like, okay, this is just like after like Wisconsin game we got back, stuff like that. So. I mean, like the connection we have like already is amazing. It's just gonna continue to grow.
What was his mood like after the fumble in the second half?
Well, he was pretty upset, but I mean, like he was still picking up our guys, saying, "Let's get it." I mean, like game's not over. Definitely being a leader on the sideline, despite like the fumble.
Time for a few more. We'll go with John on the left.
On the first touchdown, when you got past the last defender, what was in your mind, and do you ever think that you could get caught in those situations?
I mean, it's kind of funny because I was looking at the jumbotron when I was running, like because I was about to look backwards, but I was looking at the jumbotron. I seen he was like within like close distance, but I was like, if I get caught, I probably shouldn't be on the field anymore. Like it's just bad. Like, but I mean, like I had that in my mind while I was running, and then I was just like, it's like a unexplainable experience. It's like I couldn't feel my body. I just was moving. So yeah.
All right, we've got three in the queue. Zach.
Where do you think you've grown since the season started to lead to this increased role?
See, probably making plays. I've made plays consistently, but I say just like the amount and like the plays. Like Coach Geddes always talks about we need to make contested catches and stuff like that. Catches with people in our face, like contesting us obviously. I mean, like in practice, I've really stepped up making those rather than just deep balls, like intermediate catches, stuff like that. So I feel like just being more of a complete receiver, because when I got here, I was terrible at blocking as well. I mean, I've really worked on that, because I mean, like, coming in, I knew that was my weakness, and the coaches got on me about it, and it helped me a lot, so.
Clayton?
Two things, had you played in that stadium before, and was that your longest touchdown, because it was the second longest passing touchdown in Michigan history?
Oh, well, that was my first time playing there, but in high school, my longest was like 80 yards, so I mean, like, it felt like I was running forever on Saturday, but it was pretty cool though, so I'm not complaining at all.